It's Friday Night Writes with the Stop Writing Alone community. I'm Nicole Rivera, and I'm here every single week sharing prompts, exercises, and writing prompt parties for you to be inspired for the whole weekend through. Come on in, bring your notebook, your laptop, or whatever it is you want to write with, because as soon as we get started, you'll be inspired to start scribbling away your weekend. Thanks for coming, and enjoy your Friday Night Writes. This week's writing exercise comes from Writing Humor from the San Francisco Writers Grotto. If you want a copy of your own, check out the show description where I'll share a link to the Stop Writing Alone bookshop, where every purchase goes to help out Everything Stop Writing Alone, as well as a local bookshop near you. Hey everybody, it's me, Nicole Rivera from the Stop Writing Alone podcast, and here on the MV Rivera YouTube channel, sharing writing prompts and writing tools with you every week for Friday Night Writes. This is the second week of the month of April, so we are looking at a writing exercise. So it doesn't always involve a writing prompt tool, but this week it actually does. This is a book I have from the San Francisco Writers Grotto called Writing Humor. There's a bunch of books in this series that they have created. They have writing characters, writing dialogue, I believe writing action. I don't have all of them. I plan to get all of them someday. But this week we're going to focus on the writing humor, and I want to take an exercise out of this book because I know that writing humor is really, really difficult. So some of the prompts, there are prompts in here, but some of the sections are broken up with exercises such as this, where you are asked to create some sort of list. And the list that I want to look at is funny people. It says, start by keeping a list of people you find funny. Writers, comedians, actors, television personalities, and people you know. Are there any common threads to their style of humor? So this is on page 40 of the book, if you have it. And that is going to be the first step of our exercise. Just stopping and brainstorming a list of people that you think of as funny. And again, it could be, people in pop culture that everyone knows, or it could be, someone in your family or a good friend. So I want you to take a moment and write that list before we go to the next part of the exercise. Okay, for the second bit, which is now on page 42, it says, watch, read, and listen. Select a short piece of work by a funny person from your list on the previous page. If it is published text, copy it. If it is stand-up, record it, and then transcribe it, capturing every pause, stutter, and physical tick. So it's a little bit of, like I said, this isn't a writing prompt. This is an exercise, and really we want to be able to mimic the things that we already find humorous. I've done an exercise like this in just general writing, where we use the author as the model, where we look at our favorite book. We write the first paragraph, and then we sort of like Mad Lib it. We take out names and change them, and we change the verbs to something else to sort of give us our training wheels into learning how to write in someone else's voice that we truly admire. So this is similar. It's not going to ask you to do that, but it's basically just giving you a real look at the things that you find funny. So because the last bit here, it says underline the good stuff. Note the unexpected moments, the phrases that stick with you, and the words that make you laugh. Definitely when it comes to delivering comedy, things like pauses and accentation and presentation all go into it. So if you're really curious about writing humor, I would say focus very much on people who have written something that has made you laugh. But either way, there can be things that we can do to translate to text. But I love this exercise because I think that one of the hardest things is we know funny when we hear it, we laugh, we're into it. But sometimes understanding what makes something funny is not something that we all examine. So if it is something that you want to practice writing, this is a great first step. This book is filled with all other types of exercises and some very direct writing prompts. So I highly recommend it. And that all of these books are kind of modeled the same way, where there are exercises and prompts interspersed. And I'm not sure if you saw, but many of the pages have the lines for you to work on right there. But yeah, that's from the San Francisco Writers Grotto, but I'll definitely put the link in the doobly-doo below. But that is it for this week. I hope you enjoy. I hope you have a good laugh, remembering all the people that are, your comic geniuses, and have a good time with this one. I love it because it's also so repeatable. If you get something out of it with the first person you do it again. Do it with somebody else on your list. But have a great time. Enjoy. Happy writing, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your writer friends. And if you need anything else from Stop Writing Alone, head to stopwritingalone.com.